mounted on my chest, the Rayhayes W1, and after extensive testing I have figured out that for some reason the audio comes out in stereo, but it's heavy on the left channel, and the solution for that, if you don't really care about directionality too much, is to just set it to mono, so that the sound equalizes, and equalize it in something like Avidemux, and I'll show you that at the end of this video how I did that. Alrighty. So this is just another test of because I have done some dampening on the Rayhayes W1 transmitter. It had some loose, the mic inside is a little bit loose, they don't glue it down properly. So I opened the little unit up and I just put a piece of foam between the mic and the plastic casing to try to reduce like tapping noises. So any tapping noises in this video cannot be, because I've tested it properly, cannot be from the W1, from the Rayhayes. It's from probably my speedometer, because I've got a clicking speedometer cable. I'm sure many people know what that is. That's what that noise is. It's the freaking speedometer clicking. There's nothing on my handlebars rattling. So yeah. Anyway, just running errands again. About a 40 zone, 30, 40, under 50. I'll go a quick ride up to 60, but as you know, I'm on the book it's profit, so it's just for testing the audio wind muff on the Rayhayes W1. Let's do a quick test. Fourth, just to give you that idea, I'm going 30 in fourth, so that's how the gearing is. This is third, 20. The road's really bumpy here, so Let's do this quick test. The Rayhayes acceleration test, eh? And that's fifth already. So, you know, the vibration, not so much in the handlebars, I can just feel the bike vibrating. Thankfully not in the handlebars. And there's a van behind me. That was only up to about 50. Because I didn't want to alarm the locals that there's a hoon around. Alright, there's a car coming up here. I'm gonna pull over and there's any checkpoints here in the Mercado. I still don't have my selfie stick. I've been waiting for almost 3 weeks now. Just gonna let this van pass. And that car's that's the idle after a bit of a rev. Already had the music playing too, so just checking for any overflow, and there's none. I don't think. Yeah, it looks good. And I wanted to show you guys as well, because I've never had good lighting for this. I have to unscrew these together, the external receiver and Insta360 X3. But I want to show you if I can get this off safely. I just want to show you the adapter I'm using for the Nibby PE26 carb. So hopefully you can see a better shot of that now that I've got a good camera and a decent mic. And you can see I've used, like, this is the stock adapter with the, you know, the vent here, the coming from the whatever system this is, the recirculation system. And then I've attached a cheap like open flange type adapter, open hole, whatever you call this, and it's just like a really short one, and it pushes the carb further back so that the pod filter is hidden under there. So you can't see it behind the battery that well. Right, I'll try to get this side cover off more. I'm gonna snap, these things can snap, but yeah, the pod filter is like literally angled. It's an angled filter. It's the Nibby free flow filter 48mm, and that's behind, along with a little vent hose double adapter, wherever that is. I've got two vent hoses that run up there and they're just using a cylinder type. But the way that I've put the other side panel on, because I had one of the hopefully you can see it up there. You can see this. You can see there's like two little filters. I'm gonna try to like angle it a little bit better without burning the mic on the motor, the cam on the motor. But basically, oh, I knocked it already. But basically up there there's two like, I don't know what you call it, sump, engine breather hoses. There's two that normally run up to the stock airbox, and I just got like a cylinder type with a double barb. So it's one cylinder filter for the two breather hoses that plugs into them. So just sharing that there, but I'll do a better video. If anyone's interested, I'll like take the other side panel off and show you properly. But it's pretty straightforward if you understand what I've done, and I just tell you what parts I used. So PE26 pod filter, high flow pod filter, and this random adapter. As you can see, it's not a proper fit, and I've got a solution for this because thankfully a friend of mine, another Boss 150 owner, found that the Rusi Sigma 250 or Classic have the same fit. This adapter, but it's open here, so it can, the carb would be a little bit closer forward. He said that it touches the starter, which can get a little bit warm, but it should be fine. Like, it's only the lower, the drain overflow, that the drain screw that touches here, but it's like a better fitment. But I mean, it runs fine even how I've got it now. So I don't know, $650 for that adapter. And there's the oil filter. Just a better look at it. Anyway, thanks for watching and listening, guys. I'm gonna run my errands, and I've also got the wind muffs for the Insta360 installed here that I haven't actually tested. I like put them on, but because I had the external, I haven't had time to test the normal built-in mic with the official wind muffs that are they fit a little bit better. So maybe on the way back up, I'll switch to that, and you can get a preview of that. But I want to show the editing part of switching the external mix left channel. It's left channel heavy. It still has stereo, but it's very soft on the right. And I think that's just one of the issues with cheap mix, with these cheap, it's only 1,200 pesos, and then the Rode Go 2 wireless is like friggin' 6,000 to 9,000 depending on which kit you get. Because there's like a Go Me as well, which is slightly cheaper version of the Go 2. So with these cheaper mics, you get some vibration that you have to dampen by opening the internals and just like putting foam in wherever something might rattle. There wasn't anything loose, just the mic itself wasn't firmly seated anywhere. There's no seat for it, and there's no glue, or there's nothing holding it. So it was rattling around inside, and that was probably contributing to some of the tapping noises we heard in the very first video where I tested. So that's the main issue. But if you're willing to just, like, it opens up very easily because they have a tab to pull off the covers. If you open up the transmitter and just put some foam, acoustic foam, in front of the mic so it's not touching the casing, then you can save a lot of money. So yeah, what else? This is how the, I had this put on like how many months ago? 3-4 months ago, ever since I got the bottle pipe. And this is how it's held up. Like, I think we wrapped it all right because it hasn't come loose anywhere. It's not flaking off anywhere, so it's a decent quality thermal wrap. And it only goes up to about here before before the rest of the exhaust. And then I put this heat shield here that stops you getting scalded. Like, I can tap it after that ride, and here would probably burn me. So just share it. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the ride back up with the stock mic. External mic mounted on my chest, the Rayhayes W1, and after extensive testing, I have figured out that for some reason the audio comes out in stereo, but it's heavy on the left channel. And the solution for that, if you don't really care about directionality too much, is to just set it to mono, so that the sound equalizes, and equalize it in something like Avidemux. And I'll show you that at the end of this video, how I did that. reason, the audio comes out in stereo, but it's heavy on the left channel. And the solution for that, if you don't really care about directionality too much,